Hello guys, this is Akash here from Programming with Akash channel, and today in this video the why for the certain case Python will hold good for per certain kind of a scenario, and why it will not hold good for the developing such kind of a application for certain kind of a scenario. So whenever any programming language is invented or that is coming to the market, so there is some certain kind of a requirement for that particular reason they have developed this particular programming language as well. So for when we consider as a Python is an excellent environment, excellent programming language when it is when it is concerned with building many kinds of analytical applications, such as like you can build the applications, you can build out of the application, you can analyze the data, analyzing the data, predicting how many number of sales is coming for particular industry or a particular industry they are trying to focus. So there are number of users they are using the Python, maybe the less suitable. There are number of users that they are using the Python. No doubt Python is an excellent programming language. So Python codes will substantially will decrease his decrease his performance lower than the code written in compiled language like Java or C++. So for that, so for particular programmer, so time is very important for him than the CPU time. So many are happy, so many or most of them are not happy with the Python. So languages like C++ will achieve more possible performance, and the time will be spent is also good, and it is programmer friendly also. So for what kind of a scenario will be challenging for the Python to deal with? So Python can be a challenging language for building highly concurrent multi-threaded application. Means when it is considered the huge amount of data, when huge amount of data has to be dealing with the multiple processes that has to be done in certain kind of an application. For certain kind of a scenarios, Python will not shoot into that consideration. So there is another factor comes into the play, that is GIL, that is global interpreter lock. That is a certain kind of a mechanism that prevents the interpreter What is an interpreter? Interpreter which codes the instruction line by line. So to interpreter here, GIL is nothing but it is a particular kind of a mechanism that prevents the interpreter to execute more than one Python instruction at a time. Only one instruction it will execute at a time. So for particular certain kind of a scenarios, so I will be not focusing about what is a GIL, these things and all are there. Okay. So for the many big data processing application, the cluster of computers, there are several kind of a computers will be there. Okay, there are, so I will be there are several kind of a computers will be there. Okay, for the big data processing, there will be a cluster of computers. There are multiple computers that are interconnected for required to process that certain kind of a data. For that it will be taking reasonable amount of time. There are still situations where single system multi-threaded system is desirable. This is not say that Python cannot be executed truly in the that kind of an environment and parallel code. So Python C extensions such like a native multi-threading C++ can run parallel processing without being impacted by the that is a GIL. Okay, GIL, that is general interlock communication, that will not takes place when we are considering the Python, so long as they don't regularly interact with Python objects. So they will be not directly interacting with Python objects as well. So that's it about this video, guys. I have not demonstrated most of the concepts here. So what I have done is like, what is this, why should we not deal with Python as well? So that is the main thing.